Hi guys, Jamie Humphries here for Six String Alliance, and welcome to another video where today we are looking at another performance video from my Joe Satriani feature found in issue 335 of Guitar Techniques magazine. Okay, so following on from the video that you saw the other day here on the channel, I thought it would be fun to include just one more, a little bit more of a taster of what I've been up to in Guitar Techniques. For those of you that haven't seen the previous video, I've been writing for Guitar Techniques since 1995, very, very long time. And more recently, I've been doing a few more collaborations with the magazine. And recently, Jason Sidwell from the magazine asked if I would take part in a special Joe Satriani issue where I would put together a lesson looking at 4 different stylistic approaches to Joe's playing. So we have a rock style. I included that video here the other day on the channel. We also had a ballad style, we had a blues style, and then there was a kind of wacky, crazy track that featured odd time signatures, use of unusual modes, plus also some sort of modal interchange stuff, the way that Joe negotiates through modal changes. So quite a full-on column, and I had a real lot of fun putting it together. So today I thought we'd change direction and I would include the ballad performance. So this track obviously calls on some classic Joe Satriani, or one classic Joe Satriani ballad in particular to start with, but then I listened to some more recent albums to get a little bit more of a feel for how he approaches ballads. Joe writes some absolutely stunning ballads. During this track, there's quite a lot of different key changes, a lot of different approaches to forming melodies and building motifs. So hopefully you will enjoy the performance. When it comes to gear, once again, I was using my beautiful new Ibanez JS2410 SYB, which is a fantastic guitar. And I was running that into IK Multimedia Axe I using the Joe Satriani Amplitube 5 package. Now I used a couple of amp models for the tone. For the opening section of the ballad, the clean tones were produced using their Rockman model, and I also used the Rockman model for the lead solo during that section. And also, again, at the outro where we do that kind of open string tapping lick that everybody knows, although you'll notice that I changed through, so there was a little key change in there just to mix things up a little bit. But yeah, so I used the Rockmans. Joe kind of, I watched an interview with him where he was saying that he really liked that sort of mindset of using relatively inexpensive gear and using it as a way of creating tones and different textures. You know, he'd use old school Boss pedals, but also he would use that old Rockman, and it really has a very unique sound. I've actually got one, although it died a couple of years ago. I've had one for many years, and I used it on an old Jam with Joe Satriani book that I wrote for Total Accuracy. God, more than 20 years ago, I used it on the CD, and it really captures the sound. So when IK released the Joe Satriani package, I was so thrilled that they included a model of the Rockman. So we used the Rockman for the clean parts during the first section and for the outro, plus we also used it for the lead tones. But then for the big kind of anthemic rock section, I was using the Joe Satriani signature Marshall model on the clean channel with the Boss distortion model straight in. So I know that that's the way that he likes to run his pedals into a clean amp. You'll also notice there's a big reverby delay sort of soundscape effect there, and that was included post-production from Helix Native. So I really hope you've enjoyed the previous track in the last video, and I really hope you enjoy this track. Again, you're going to hear lots of little references, or quite obvious references, but if you dig a little bit deeper, there's actually some pretty clever, more subtle references to songs, which hopefully any of you very keen-eared Joe Satriani fans might see where I took my inspiration. As always, click the link in the description where you can find out information about all of the equipment that I've used in this performance video. And also there's a link for you to purchase a copy of Guitar Techniques issue 335. Please support the magazine. That's it from me. I really hope you enjoy this. Take care. Bye for now.